Janlith, I'm pretty sure there's something here. They were probably affected by the numbers check out. I don't know what else I can do to strengthen my argument. Oh, hello. You're that rider alien everyone's talking about. What can I do for you?
You said something about ice talkers? What are those?
Oh, that's something of a joke between me, Janlith, and everyone who went to school with us in Australia. One of our classmates was at an old archaeological dig and thought he heard a voice through the ice. 2 months later, another group claimed they heard the same thing, an angry voice.
What was it?
Too much Malay, that's what Janlith says. Now it's become something of a joke between us.
Ah, you're Ryder. It's an honor to meet you. What can I do for you?
You were saying something about ice talkers?
Huh? Don't let anyone hear you. Stupid story that started years ago when Dinor and I were students in Australia. Talk to Dinor. He knows more about how that tale spread.
What are you doing with this giant block of ice?
That was cut out from below Hijara. We're right above an inland sea and the ice goes deep. Very deep. Everything under the first layer was perfectly preserved from a time before the Scourge. There's a lot we can learn from the composition of the deeper layers. Microbes, ancient life forms, all untouched by the Scourge.
I won't disturb your work.
Only the cat showed us the same courtesy.
This isn't Voeld. You spend too long out there in the dark, you'll get weak, sick, or worse.
It's bad. I get it. How do I stay alive?
The moment you see sunlight, break cover. Soak up all the rays you can.
I'll be a target.
Not for long. You'll get a lot from just 5 minutes of exposure. After that, get back under cover.
The human is listening to us.
You here to learn survival tips from old Percy?
Why does your kind need the sun?
We draw nourishment from solar radiation, keeps us sharp. Even healed minor injuries.
But we have to keep out of sight, or the cat will spot us.
You sound like an expert, and I'd like to survive.
What I can teach wouldn't help. Different biology.
Your body can't store a charge.
If you go too long without sunlight, do you get sick?
Lack of regular exposure puts our bodies under stress. Too much of that, and we're no use to anyone.
Have to keep my strength up for the resistance.
Good luck out there.
I'm ready to go, Passy.
Not so fast. You still don't know how to read a weather pattern.
Let Yara know. She'll take care of it.
Well, I haven't seen many of your kind around here, but I've heard lots about the Pathfinder from my friends on Aya.
All good things, I hope.
So far.
I'll take a look at your stock.
Got plenty of supplies. Looking to buy?
Do you get much business out here?
I do all right. The trick is to not stay in one place too long. I travel between here and Techix. Sometimes I even make it up to the resistance camp.
Isn't that dangerous with a kettle around?
I've had a few close calls, but they haven't caught me yet. The stars are on my side.
They told me you might be coming through. Watch your step. We buried data probes in the snow.
What is this place?
Hijara Station, the only research base on Voeld. Educated on Aya, trained by the Resistance.
What's your focus out here?
Glacial movement, seismology, climate, anything Aya needs from us. Resources are tight, so our scientists know a bit of everything. That way, we're prepared for anything.
Are you in charge here?
Lead researcher. Worked as a seismologist on Aya before I volunteered for Hijara.
You volunteered?
We all did. Aya is fine, but all that green gets boring. I can't speak for the rest, but I came here for the adventure. So far, Voeld has lived up to my expectations. Always a new mountain to scale.
How long has the station been around?
Only a few years. This used to be Ket territory before the Resistance pushed them out. We've discovered a wealth of resources the Ket protected out here. Metals, minerals, even a new species of edible cold weather fungus.
All that was hidden under the ice?
And more. We've only scratched the surface.
I'll come back if I need anything.
I'll be here.
Found an abandoned supply pack on the eastern plain.
Corners a little poorly, doesn't it? Your vehicle? Drac, why would anyone near the end of their life take a chance joining the initiative?
Why would anyone at the start of theirs join up with strangers like us? Besides, who says I'm old? Who says I'm dying?
I don't think I said that.
You did.
I'm certain I didn't.
Now you're saying I'm deaf.
Ryder?
Nope, not getting involved.
Hey, you're not wrong, Chow. I am old, but I got a lot of living left.
Life support at 100%. The ambient temperature is normal. Pathfinder, that message console can be hacked. I've nearly completed assembly of the passcode.
How many more consoles do you need?
One will be sufficient.
I've been reading Krogan history. I have a few questions.
Careful, Krogan have a saying. History is written by the victors.
Krogan do?
You're from Clan Nakmor, but you weren't born into it. You chose it.
Yeah, the shaman of the clan was strong, and the Craddock wastes were beautiful.
And you had a rite of passage.
It wasn't so much a rite of passage as a death trip. I survived. Now I'm Nakmor Drak. Where'd you learn to fight, Jarl? What's your training?
From my father. And older brothers. And sisters. And cousins. My mother's. The Resistance isn't an army. It's more than that.
What was your rite of passage?
I fell in love when I was a young man. Very young. We met on a farm on Aya. She was brilliant. And her eyes were electric. For years, I suffered with a broken heart.
Not what I was expecting.
I understand completely.
That looks like Ket tech.
I'd live here, but then I could probably live anywhere.
Did your people have plans to settle here? You seem easily affected by the cold.
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
You're older than some civilizations.
Personally made sure of it a couple of times.
That message console is hackable, Pathfinder. I've assembled the passcode to the Keck Control Center, updating with a nav point.
Good. Let's get those shuttles out of the air.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Active remnant, careful.
mentioned the woman who broke my heart, you said you understood.
Yeah, I did.
Can you tell me why? Did someone break your heart?
Hearts. Krogan have 4. And I'm not saying shit.
I understand completely.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Tech ahead, bound to have Ket.
I detect Angaran technology in this camp. Scanning will provide more information. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online. This bug should be feeding Ket information to the Resistance, but the connection was dropped.
Why? Technical issue?
Unknown. If you scan additional bugs, I can locate the root link. The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
game out here. We had Thresher Maws. Gotta kill one to prove you're of age.
And if you didn't kill it?
Then you didn't live longer.
Seems like you could skip the battle and keep alive.
If you call that living.
We are nearing the nav point provided by Sokar Isov on Aya. I detect traces of weapons fire consistent with Ket's technology.
Cat. Great.
I recognize him. That's Keldo, one of Sokal's suppliers.
And here's the ambush.
Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
I am dying, though.
Sorry.
A while back, you asked why anyone nearing the end of their life would come all the way out here. I've lived a long time, seen a lot of things. I know I won't see much more. Guess I just want to go out seeing what no Krogan ever has.
I respect that. It's an honor to fight by your side, Drac.
Everything's mutual.
Heads up. There might be remnant in that site. Get ready to fight! This is the Ket labor camp Skiat talked about.
Let's find Nirj.
Heads up, Ken.
Attack it now! Target eliminated!
Grenade!
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Support at 100%. I'm reading a temperature decrease. I'm detecting below normal temperatures. The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online. I'm reading a temperature decrease. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is back online.
Keep it up.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is back online.
Disable the fence, quick! We're not getting away with this! Disable the fence, I have to get out! Freedom.
Life support is stable.
The control center for Ket shuttles should be here.
Get me out of here. I'm gonna kill these kids.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures. Environment check. Temperatures.
You here to rescue us? The control panel is right there. Shut this down.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online.
Once I have a weapon, I'm gonna destroy these kids.
Just in time. Would have given us another day at most. No thanks for Rana's jabs.
If the cat can't handle being called mildly insulting things, that's on them, not me.
You see what I mean? We owe you. How'd you find us anyway?
Your nephew, Skiat, was trying to get you rescued.
Good boy. He's got potential, Mild.
So you've said before. The Resistance needs to be debriefed. We'll head back to base as soon as possible.
What about the data drive? We have to deliver it to Buxell so she can start the analysis.
Interesting. It seems we have to depend on our rescuer for more than a rescue. Can you deliver this drive to Tetchix? If we work together, no time will be wasted.
What's in the drive?
The Ket code we stole while trying to infiltrate their command center. The Ket never realized how much we downloaded off their network.
I'll go there as soon as I can.
Perfect. Buxell will be in her workshop. I hope we meet again, under better circumstances. Just getting our gear together before leaving.
Ambush! They expected us!
I detect a shuttle control console, Pathfinder.
So the information was real. You just didn't expect us to survive. Let's shut this place down.
Signals nullified, Pathfinder. Several cat shuttles will be grounded.
That'll clear the air for the Resistance. Let's get out of here.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. Temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support restored.
You wear a lot of dead things. Is it for respect? A celebration of life through reverence of death?
It scares people. Piss me off, I'll wear your spine for a hat.
That's it.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. I'm receiving an unusual reading from that Angara. Scanning the body may provide more information. The cat planted a chip in this Angara.
A tracking chip? Can you reverse it to get a nav point?
The chip is disabled, but if I receive more scans, I could repair the signal.
Doesn't Sam just freak you out, Jal? A bot whispering in Ryder's brain, hearing her think.
Not at all. Why?
Getting closer. What's all this?
So your granddaughter, Kesh, is superintendent of the next